Hey, 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 how are you? What's going on? I see you over there in Facebook land. Got something to share with you, but I have a question. Hmm, Let me know. Are you looking for a one-time customer? Well, I guess that's really not a customer. I guess it is. Are you looking for a one-time customer? Or are you looking for clients? Do you know what the difference is? A client is someone where you're building a relationship with them and they're going to be buying from you over and over and over again. Or do you just want that one time sale? For me, I don't want a one time sale. As a matter of fact, I don't want one time customers because that's just not how I roll in my business. That's not the type of business that I want. I want to have relationships. And that's why I keep customers for, 17 years plus because I build that relationship. So let me know, drop it in the comments. Do you want a one-time sale, a one-time customer, or do you want customers for life? Customers who buy maybe even on automation, right? Where you send them an email and they click, right? Or where you send them things and then they text you and they say they want something, where you see them maybe virtually, maybe a couple of times a year, or they're in a Facebook group and, they're being exposed to you and they're purchasing, or do you just want someone who's like, give me that vitamin. And then you can't even reach out to them. You don't have their information. You don't even know when their birthday is to send them goodies. Like, tell me, drop it in the comments. What is it that you're seeking? And it's okay, whatever it is you want. I just want to make sure you realize that the way you're interacting with people, you're going to get a different results. Hey, Martha, what's up? She wants customers for life. I love it. I love it. For me, this is the thing. If I'm going to spend time on the front end investing, right? And sending you something or whatever, I want a return on my investment. Let's think like CEOs, okay? So whether you're representing a company or yourself, think like a CEO. So if you're going to market to people, if you're going to maybe you give samples, I don't know, or books, or if you're going to do posting on Facebook and things like that, don't you want to know that you're going to take care of these people? And guess what? They're going to give you referrals. You know what else? They're going to have a relationship with you. And then when you reach out to them for their birthday, they're going to be like, yes, she's the best rep for XYZ company, or she's the best realtor, she's the best this, because you made it personal and you made it about them, not about you. Okay. And that's what's so key. One day I'm going to write a book and it's going to be all about that, because sometimes I believe when we're in sales or we're a business owner, right, that we're so focused on what are people going to think about me and stuff that we forget. It's not about us at all. It's about serving. Okay. So I love teaching people how to gain new leads, right? And gain clients for life. So that's the difference. Let's just shift your noggin, okay? And let's start calling them clients, okay? A client is someone who's going to be purchasing from you multiple times, okay? So what do you have? Do you have clients or do you have customers, right? Start talking like that. That's your lingo. That's your jargon, okay? That's what I always refer to the people who purchase from me as my clients. They are elevated. I treat them like VIPs. Do you treat your clients like VIPs? Are you sending them a text or a message, a card, even goodies for their birthday? Do you know when their birthday is? Do you celebrate any other type of things? Like I personally, sorry, I just knocked over my cord here. I personally do one sale a year, okay? And that's at the holiday time, right? And then I do a birthday, something for their birthday. That's it. So it's basically 2 sales a year. The other times there might be something fun, or they get like a discount or some type of package when they come to my online events, or in person, I guess, right? So talk about clients. Now, how are you going to build that relationship? They're called touches, okay? How are you going to reach out to them? Do you have their email? Do you have their cell phone number to text them, right? Now, I know if you're new or you haven't done this before, and now you're transitioning your business to online, you might think, oh my gosh, I don't want to bother them. Stop it. Stop it. Stop that thinking, okay? Because that's stinking thinking, right? And guess what? Again, you're focused on self, focus on them. Your thoughts should be, how can I serve them, right? Think of a waitress. When you go into the restaurant, right? And the hostess seats you, right? And then the waitress comes up. She wants to serve you. She asks you, would you like the wine list, right? Or depending on where you are, or may I get you some water or a beverage? She's not thinking, oh my gosh, what are they going to think of me if I ask them if they're thirsty, right? So think of that in your head. And sometimes that's all it takes is that shift in your thoughts. And then, of course, you need the magic words, I'm assuming, right? But shift your thinking first, and then we'll get to the magic words, right? So while we're shifting our thinking and we're focused on our clients, right? I want you to think how you can interact with them, okay? So what kind of things can you do to separate yourself from others? So if you're a realtor and you are representing one brand, right? Why would someone choose you? If you're selling skincare, makeup, vitamins, hair care, wine, and you're all selling that same product, why would somebody purchase from you? What makes you spectacular? Have you ever thought of yourself as spectacular? You have to do that with your hands when you say it, okay? So what is going to set you apart? That's called branding yourself, okay? And I teach all this stuff, but I'm just giving you a little snippet today if you don't know, okay? I give you a lot to think about right now. I want you to think about you for a minute and how you can serve others. What is it that sets you apart? Do you offer free shipping? I offer a free gift with purchase at a certain amount. I offer full size products, right? What do you offer people? Okay. So for Valentine's Day, for an example, I gave my top people on my team and my clients, right? I gave them brownies. I sent them brownies with their name on them, okay, in a beautiful box. I gave everybody a customized Valentine, okay? I wasn't saying, yo, buy from me, here's a coupon. I was saying, I appreciate you. That is like the VIP level. Think about how you would want to be treated. Have you ever shopped at like a fancy boutique, and they have like a card file or they keep you in a database and they know when like, I love this fur stuff, as you can see. So they would call me and say, hey, I just want to let you know, we just got some things in. I thought you'd be interested. Do you want me to send you some pictures? Versus if you go to Target or Walmart, they're not saying, yo, I got some things in you might be interested in. They're just hoping that you'll see one of their ads or that you'll be running low on Tide and then you're going to pop in and then you're going to purchase, the pajamas or something like that, right? So let's think like boutique owner. Let's think like elevated, okay? Let's think like VIP. You're going to roll out the red carpet for people. What can you do today to shift your business, because you're going to create this environment, the ambiance, if you will, and to attract people to you. So what can you do today? Well, I'm going to give you two things, and then I'm going to let you know if you want to chat with me. I will be on Zoom tonight to talk more about this. Okay. So number one, you need to name your business. Okay. So if you're representing a brand, to be honest, and if you go back through all my videos, I tell you to stop talking about your brand. Okay. The brand that you rep, like here's Advil, but like if it was this, right? Okay. You need to come up with the name of your company, okay? And you just happen to sell this type of Advil. Does that make sense? Okay. So what is it that you do? Okay. So, I've got this one, Erica V Online, and then I've got my Glow with E. That's my skincare and makeup business. Okay. So I've branded myself. All right. So people know what they're going to expect when they work with me. Glow with E. They're going to get glowing skin and makeup tips. They know it's very clear. Okay. So what is it that they're going to get from you? And let me tell you why I'm suggesting this, because I know your head's like, what is this lady talking about with all this fur fabulousness? I'm telling you that when you are showing up online, maybe this is new or maybe you've been doing it and you are like vomiting your company name everywhere, whether it's like Remax or Sensory 21, I don't even know any of these, or Avon or Plexus or any of those, you're actually repelling people, okay? All they're seeing you as is a salesperson, right? You're not attracting them to you. But if you showed up differently and you were giving value and tips and you had your name of your company and you let them know what to expect, why they would want to work with you. Again, the free gifts of purchase, the customized service, maybe the different things that you do, right? You're going to attract people. They're going to be like, what? She's a mom of six. And oh my gosh, I totally relate to her. And she sells houses. Oh my gracious. She's a grandma, a glamma, and she's selling this makeup. I need to chat with her. She's going to understand me, right? You want to attract people to you. People are attracted to me because number one, I'm funny. Number two, I keep it simple. Guys, I have 3 brain injuries and dyslexia. I don't have room in here for complicated. I just break it down. This is what you do, blah, blah, blah. And that's why people get results when they take my advice and follow my systematic approach and stuff like that. So who are you attracting? So if you've been getting a lot of people lately who are like, oh, I don't use blah, 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 blah. They're seeing you as your brand. They need to see you as you and how you can serve them. Okay. Now, one of the ways you can do that is with my surveys, as you know it. Another way that you can do that is, by just gifting people stuff and staying in front of them. So like, do you mail out postcards, right? Do you use QR codes that go to a survey? Do you do videos that you could have a postcard with a link to a video to get new leads if you're trying to do like a virtual vendor event? Do you have a way to gift products or gift cards or anything to your teammates or people that you're working with, or maybe you have a hostess program, and she got XYZ products. Could you send her a customized thank you card? It's that level of service. Is that what we need? And that's what people are craving right now. I work virtually. I work online. Yes. Okay. But listen to me very carefully. In the past year, almost everybody has pivoted to online. And if you haven't, you better do it now because it's here to stay. But what can be missed online is that heart, right? Because we're not knee to knee anymore. We're not eyeball to eyeball, so to speak. We need that heart. And I believe that there's another way. There's 2 other ways that you can do this, So if you're interested in hearing more about like my thoughts, so tonight on Zoom, at 7 o'clock, let me see, hold on. At 7 o'clock, I'm going to be on Zoom, and that's like any type of business. If you want to just chat with me, I'm going to show you some ways that you can elevate yourself. I'll talk about how you can do some surveys to gather information so that you know what the person is interested in. It's called Non-pushy sales. And then at 8 o'clock, I am going to be talking just to realtors. I seem to have a lot of realtors that I know. So I'm going to give you some of my tips and some ways to elevate yourself. And also, I know realtors give gifts, so I'm going to show you how to like ditch the basket and give some other customized, gifts that are more in the now, right? So those are my things. If you would like to join me, just comment below Zoom and I'll make sure you get the link so you can register for the right one. But think about what you can do today, guys, okay, to just elevate yourself. Like if you've got value from this, please share this out to people and let them know, like, you're not stuck in this little box of whatever it is that you sell, okay? You don't have to just be like only talking about vitamins. There's so many things that you have to offer people, okay? And you might not even know your greatness yet. Stay tuned and work with me and take some of these tips and implement them. That's the key. Your brain will literally explode. Just kidding. If you get too much knowledge. Sometimes people who are self-employed or entrepreneurs or salespeople, they're just looking for the next best thing. And so they're just like, oh, okay, that sounded good, but let me learn something else. And they never implement. So the way I got to the top is implementation, okay? You're going to have to make some mistakes. Yeah, so just get over it. It's going to happen. But you know what? You're going to learn from those mistakes. And if I hadn't had mistakes, I wouldn't have been able to perfect my blessing method, right? So guys, just learn from your mistakes. But tell me today, I'd love to know in the comments, what can you do today to elevate yourself? What can you do to attract more people? Whether it's editing your bio on Facebook, take off your company name, find out what your name, you want to name your business. This should be exciting. It's like redecorating your house. Isn't it fun to go shopping and buy all the stuff that matches? And look behind me. Black, white, gold. There you go, right? So, do that. Find out people's birthdays. Create a survey. Do something, but do it today. Change your month. What you do today is going to impact it's going to impact this month. It's going to impact April. It's going to impact May and June. What you do today. Sometimes we're so focused on what sale can I get today, you don't realize, guess what? You're in the relationship building business if you want clients. Okay. I've got some. Oh, look at this. Justine said, what'd you say? Thank you, Erica. You've shown me so many new exciting things, and implementation is key. Yes, Justine's rocking it. She's actually launching her virtual online skincare studio, or I forget the name. Is it Lady J's, right? She's doing great things. You should be checking her out. She's doing awesome things. And yeah, that's what happens if you hang out in my space. I'm going to trick you into being my friend, right? And then I'm going to, and then I'm going to get your hiney in gear, and you're going to start making money, and you're going to start realizing that business can be simple, and that you might have to forget all the other stuff you were told. But thank you so much for that shout out. I really appreciate it. And Martha, I'm so excited that you want customers for life. I'm sorry, clients for life. Yeah, see, I tripped it up there. All right. Well, hopefully this was valuable. Comment Zoom or message me if you would like to find out more about that. And please share this out. We need to spread the word. We need to help others. There's a lot of people struggling, right? They join a company or they decide to sell their own product, and they just think people are going to show up and hand them their money. They don't realize there's a systematic approach and keywords, and there's things that you need to do on the back end that are not difficult. And they also don't realize that follow-up is key. Sometimes, can you even believe this? That people think that follow-up is being pushy, and that just blows my mind. To me, follow-up is how you serve, and I certainly love to serve others. All right, I'm out. Bye, guys. Have a powerful day.